Okay, let's start with the tomb properly. First of all, I want to build a chain here because then, because then a rare game spawns. Nice. Ally friend is missing from my gambits. I don't have ally friend. But yeah, I need to build a chain of 10 or so, and then a new monster spawns at the top of the staircase here. There are some other enemies, and it matters that I actually have a chain. So I need to be a little bit careful here. But the Seekers should offer a good way to build a chain here. Chain of 4. Oh, another one. The guns they have is also pretty slow, I'm just noticing. Guns in general do not seem to be pretty fast in this randomizer. At least not so far. I mean, guns in general are not very fast in Final Fantasy XII. But, yeah, okay. Nice. But they are faster in the base game. Oh, Deval. What is Deval? That does not work like the Final Fantasy XIII games, for example, where it actively reduces the remove reflect. Wow. Yeah, that does not work like the D spells in Final Fantasy XIII, for example, where it actually reduces the respective stat. Would be pretty nice to have here too, but that's not how it works. It gets rid of the respective status, but doesn't have like a reversed effect, like the Brave lowering strength, for example, instead of raising it. If only I could remember what chains you need here. I think 10 should be good. 10 or 12, something like that. Bash with a gun is always pretty stylish. Also... oh, no enemies here? Okay. There are also some Flen types enemies. And those are the ones I need to be careful of. Not to accidentally defeat. Now don't come back here, please. Hello? Okay. Nice, got him. Okay, I think the exotic monster should be at the top now. Yeah, there he is. I can already see the dot. The Barmu, and this guy in the base game drops some nice armor if you are lucky. But in this we will see. Elementa 1? What is that? What is that? Okay. Suddenly new attack here. Ouch. Another one of those guys I see. Pinhead, stay away from him. I guess it's safer to attack him from afar. He cannot even really do something, which is funny. What was Elementa 1? I do not recall that ability. It's either a spell we have access to, or it is an enemy skill, which I do not recall. Okay, the boys are doing a great job here. Let's speed up the process. Nice. Yeah, keep attacking Van. He has Reflect. No, too bad. Oh, he can move? What? I've never seen those guys move. Since when can those guys move? Wow. I'm discovering new stuff here. Look at, wow, I did never see that before. Wow. Mind blowing actually. Stay away. Okay, got him. Wow. I got a Diakon Halcyon. Nice. I'm gonna go back outside again because I want to heal. The Tomb of Raithwall so far is pretty interesting. A lot of very interesting stuff happening here. Phew. Okay, panel Ash out, Bash in. Farmer was also a good enemy. That was also an enemy that I did not feel was too strong or too easy so far. I like that. In general, I feel the difficulty right now is pretty good. There still is like some kind of imbalance, like my attacks are very strong, but I'm not taking too much damage, which means I'm kind of tanky. Actually, I'm not tanky, but I deal a lot of damage, but the enemies also have high HP, but without being able to deal much damage. Like there's like a weird anomaly that doesn't really like fit well with the difficulty right now. But yeah, so far I think it's pretty good. Also, do the flans only spawn after you activated the hidden stairs when you defeat the first demon wall? Because I could swear that there was some flans in this area, but I haven't seen some so far. Vanishka. Ouch. That is interesting, Vanishka. I wonder if I can do something interesting with that. Then again, I'm not too sure. I at least have Insurgent's Manifesto installed, which makes it so that Vanish actually has some buffed properties. Like, Vanish is strange because it affects your, like, way you can be detected. Like, it basically disables your chance of being detected by sight, but enemies also have, like, different ways to detect you. Like, sound, for example. Sound is an example. And also, like, magic, the aura of a character. Some enemies can also feel that. Mostly some ghost type enemies or so. Those enemies feel like life force, I think it's called. And there was a third thing as well. I think like magic. If you cast magic, like the elementals, the salamander we encountered in Augegenser. Like enemy can sometimes sense that too. And I think Vanish with the Insurgent's Manifesto makes it so that you cannot be detected no matter what. There's also a rumor in this game with players who think that a float disables your like sound detection basically, because you float and are no longer making moving sounds. Like some people believe that that also disables your way of being heard. But I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure if it actually does. Because that would mean that in the base game, if you have Vanish as well as Float, you are kind of undetectable without considering Life Force detecting enemies. But yeah, I'm not sure if that's just a rumor or if that's the truth. I never checked it. I never really want to be stealthy and sneak past enemies, so that's something I never concerned myself with. Yeah, the damage I'm receiving right now is pretty weird. Like, I'm actually pretty tanky, and like my damage output is also not too bad, but then again it feels as if the enemies are pretty weak. Like, it's random, guys, it's random. Also, I get the feeling that the XP and LP enemies reward actually also depend on my current equipment. Like, if I become stronger, then I do get less stuff. Like, there's this natural way of like balancing implemented here. But I'm not too sure about that. Oh yeah, triple chests, I forgot that. Triple chests, let's see. Golden middle, 60 gil. Potion and 52, wow. Thank you for nothing. Oh, Berserk, okay, let's go. Bush. Of course, no one is gonna heal now. Ash. Also, what we are currently doing, we are trying to activate 2 devices in each of the tomb's wings, and when we activate those, we can proceed further into the tomb and actually meet the boss, which is our first Esper. So that's something to look forward to. And defeating Belias, the Esper here, also will unlock the second board. That is also something to look forward to. I think so far I will use the second board. I think that's something I want to do. Also Paramina crossbow. I think that's something for Balthier, which he can use right now. Nothing happens. How about that one? And it spawns a bunch of liches. I think, let me quickly check. Oh yeah, liches also have gelatinous attribute. And can inflict stop, that's not good. Olga, Could you please stop attacking Ash? What was Boon? Okay. There's also another rare game here that can spawn. But for that I would need those liches to split up. Like they can divide themselves into 2. Fast. Okay, thank you. Good. I could teleport back, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna move through all the sections here. I still like how those guys keep casting Asuna, because they have no clue that that's not protect. I think I can switch out Ash now. Actually, Penelo's Berserk again. Ah, never mind. Doesn't really matter. Did I already mention that I find Bash with a gun pretty stylish? Like, he shoots it stylishly. And also because you do not associate Bash with using a gun. It's a very not typical weapon for him. That makes it also pretty unique in a sense. There's also another rare game here, the Zombie Lord. But that one should not be able to spawn right now because it's a phone coast exotic monster rare game. Also, here only spawns during like the very specific condition of like the minute timer being between 0 and 29 or so. That's also a thing in this game. I already mentioned it, but the rare games are something I really like because they have very weird conditions at times to spawn. And I really like weird conditions in my game, in my RPG. Especially if it includes some of the game's mechanics. Like, another thing I really like is hey, Scamot, nice. Another thing I really like that is also very cryptic is evolving. What is it called? That one Pokemon to that one ghost Pokemon. Let me start over. There is in Pokemon Sword and Shield. There is on Pokemon in general. There is this Pokemon that is like a sarcophagus. Cofagrius, there's Cofagrius. Cofagrius is the Pokemon. And that Pokemon has Galar form. Galar being the region of Sword and Shield. And in order to evolve the pre-evolution to Cofagrius into the Galar Cofagrius, basically, you need to also perform very specific actions, which include like moving around a certain section of the overworld, basically, in a certain manner. It is very convoluted, and I like it because of that. A very unique way to evolve a Pokemon. And also in Generation 4, there are also Pokemon that evolve if you are in the... what's it called? I do not know the English names. In the, you know, in the mountain that basically divides Sinnoh into two. Or the forest in... The forest in Sinnoh 2. If you train an Eevee there, if you train an Eevee there, it also evolves into a Leafeon. I really like stuff like that. Just some stuff that actually makes me do some unique stuff, actually. I like that. Okay, I also usually like doing routes based on that, like figuring out the most efficient way to do stuff like that. And that always like introduces some unique routing, basically. Like, for example, in this game I have usually ideas how I want to get rare games and stuff. Like the Rutanyensa Exile that I wanted to get in the Ogigensa Sensi. Of course, sometimes it does not work out because I still don't know why, but it didn't work out. But usually that works out, and because I have it routed that way, it feels pretty satisfying. The zombie. Big zombie. cannot get some pretty good loots, right? That's not something we're working here with, right? Also zombies in this area and skeletons in the other. Also, those are the Chimera cockatrice reskins I was mentioning back in Namienza. But there are also some other normal cockatrice looking reskins. Nice, thank you. I really should have disabled reverse, right? But yeah, stuff so far is working out pretty well. Enemies are actually kind of weak. Then again, I did receive a huge equipment boost between this and the Namienza Sensi. So yeah, I'm naturally just very strong right now. I still wonder how this randomizer will be in late game. Like, that's actually what I'm looking forward to. Yeah. All the reflects here. It is so convenient that the Nethicite ignores reflect. That's so beneficial for me right now. As if the randomizer planned it. Nice, reverse again. Nice, yeah. And that's why I kept reverse on. Okay. That's why I kept reverse on, because if you get reversed without knowing it, it can lead to such situations. Okay, that was a good one. I'm pretty sure the AI never realizes that you are under reverse. It will still execute its normal plan, assuming you do not have reverse. Okay, Vossler is reverse too. Vossler is kind of untouchable, but then again there are some attacks sometimes that kill him. Nightingale, high potion. High potion? I like the high potions, thank you. And it just bounced off. Too bad, my friend. I wonder if we will start getting better loot at some point. Like, so far that doesn't really seem like it. I could also poach enemies, I may not forget that. Oh, flames, oh nice, someone could equip that. Pinello, was it Pinello? No, Ash That will also boost her Thunder spell, which is very intriguing. We almost made it through this section, which means we are about to reach the boss. I mean, we could have gone to the boss earlier, but I want to explore everything. Yeah, almost done here. I think I can just move back to the central room and use the teleporter there. Okay, Vossler's having fun someplace else against the zombie horde. And even 25 for Vossler. And we did get a lot of level ups. A lot of level ups. Okay, and no chest here, okay. I return to the middle, and I will try to teleport there. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to Belias. Belias could be a very interesting fight, because he also has access to statuses. And once again, because he has access to statuses, he can be extremely dangerous. Or it could require me to do certain actions, because I need to play around certain statuses. Ah, there! Hello, I was missing those guys. And those guys have an ungodly amount of defense. Because of gelatinous too, and they do not give anything? What? Seriously? Did they not give XP and LP? Wow. Empty enemy, basically. Okay, just use this one for example. And yeah, it works. I'm gonna be cocky and not gonna heal up here. I feel confident enough. I can also always employ the Berserk strat again. I wonder how Belias is. I'm really looking forward to this. Also, before we encounter Belias, there are also, yeah, some items here. Blood Sword, for example. There's also an elixir here, I think, on the other side. No, Phoenix down. Now, actually, I think the elixir is inside the boss room. Okay, yeah, everything else should be clear here. Blood Sword is interesting though. Can someone equip that one? Inventory, weapons, Blood Sword. No one can equip it. On hit slow is nice. Oh nice, Flame Staff on hit is ease. Yeah, sounds good. Sounds pretty good. I'm wondering why... Oh, I never noticed that. Yeah, that must be it. You noticed the like dots on the right side next to the equipped total that are below each character. Those identify which character can equip which equipment. And you see three variants. One variant is colored, one variant is kind of grayed out, and the other one is like this black dot thing. And the ones with the black dot, I think, tell me that characters can equip it if they unlock the license on their board. I never noticed that before. I never paid attention to that. Yeah, Swillblade, I think, as well, yeah. Okay, that's interesting, nice. Okay, we are here. Let's just give it a shot. Not really sure what preparations I should do here. I can berserk characters, but don't want to make it too hard for him. Oh, nice. Oh, even the Final Fantasy Tactics music. Wow. Wow, that's super stylish right now. Once again, because both games are in Ivalice. And you may not forget that the Esper here in this game are actually the Lucavi from Final Fantasy Tactics. Very interesting bit of lore here. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, Belias already takes some hits, so much I can tell. He also seems kind of bigger. Bigger than usual. Okay. Once Firaka appears, Firaka, I'm not sure. Greater Barrier. Elementaja 1? What? Elementaja? Okay. Let's see. Okay, it inflicts sleep. Okay, that's okay. Also slowed him, nice. Nice, fire bounced off. He is not immune to fire. He is also not immune to wind, apparently. Esper usually are weak against one element, I think, and are immune to all other elements. And one element they absorb as well. Like Belias would absorb fire, and he would be weak against water, I presume. And I can tell he's not weak against wind, not immune against wind, because Van's gun has wind properties. And I think both he has ice. So yeah, that was easy. A little bit of a letdown, but overall okay. I find it interesting that it is called Elementaja. Like Barmu also had something called Elemental something. I wonder what's the meaning of that. And we get our first Esper, Belias the Geiges. Nice. We will also get a new weapon, the sort of packs, also Shades of Black. Oh, Shades of Black is also nice. And Elixir. Okay, so far so good. There is indeed another boss fight coming up, Vossler. Vossler's gonna betray us and we have to fight him. Uh-oh, guys. Just soak in the atmosphere, guys. Soak it in. Okay, this is super funny right now. It's getting more intense, guys. We're almost there, the great Dynast King's treasure. This is super fitting music right now. I like this. So this is obviously from one of the NES Final Fantasy games. Because I do not know this music, I would say Final Fantasy III, because that's the only mainline Final Fantasy game, except for the MMO ones that I haven't played. I should definitely play Final Fantasy III at some point. I really want to play it. It also sounds pretty interesting because it has the job system. I don't expect it to be as good as in Final Fantasy V though. But having the job system at all sounds pretty good. And away we go again. Okay, let's beat Vossler and then we move on. And actually end the session for today. Yeah, look at this. Ooh, a strong mist prevents teleportation. Whatever should I do? Okay, let's see, I think party should be okay, yeah. I could switch in Fran because she's berserked. Actually, let's do that. Oh, we got the Dawn Shot, yeah. Raises magic power when HP critical, yeah. Actually, we do not get the Sword of Pacts. We get the Sword of Pacts in Miriam. Whoopsie daisy, I forgot about that. Yeah, give it to Fran. She doesn't have anything. Okay, yeah, Vossler. After a couple of cutscenes, that is.
Such a tremendous honor to again be graced with your presence, Majesty.
Oh yeah, the honors are mine, thank you. Okay. Okay, here we are. Fitting music, actually. Okay, oh god, Fran is dealing good amounts of damage because she's berserked. Also, one takes no damage. And Vossler is not as tanky as he used to be. He did grow a little though. Oh nice, he's berserking himself, wow. He's trying to at least. Sorry Vossler, you are no match for Fran. I like his tankiness so far. Still no match because he cannot deal damage. I wonder, can he berserk himself actually? What is that usually? I think it's not bravery or anything. Maybe protect now, not protect. He just keeps wasting his turns with berserk. Also, Fran snapped out of it. Fran is out of berserk now. Dude, Vossler, stop! You cannot do anything with berserk. Also, I'm occasionally healing him because of my reflect. Okay. Oh, he's berserk now. It finally worked, and he's actually he's actually not too. He actually is not too bad right now. Also, the theme of the Empire, also a very cult classic in my opinion. A Final Fantasy classic. Oh, damn it. Oh, now he wants. Now he's playing hard to get. He's also doing combos now. Wow. Okay, stuff is getting more interesting than I wanted it to be. I actually need to heal. Wow. That is actually the challenge I want. Oh no, one was out of range. Dude, he's so strong, Hey, just spread the hits out, okay? Now, damn it, both here, I did not imagine this to go this tricky, to become this tricky, Okay, bash down. Okay, got him, wow. He might have been one of the strongest bosses so far. Vossler, please. And Bash is just, you killed me, but you know what? Bash lives. Okay.
It's negative, impossible.
It's impossible, guys. Impossible. Impossible to watch the cutscene. Oh, nice.
The dreadnought Leviathan is sunk. The 8th fleet of the Arcadian Imperial Army lost.
I wonder which rendition of the
events
Final
in the
Fantasy
yacht
main
sounded
theme that
throughout the
is.
Empire. Quit I Bujerba, citing sudden malady. My true motive, to bring the various counter-imperial forces scattered throughout Ivalice together in you.
Okay, what rendition is that? I feel like as if I should know that rendition. It could be the city of Final Fantasy, actually. It might be the city of Final Fantasy. Also, it never goes da 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 da. So that might be another indicator of what rendition that is. Yeah, this is always a weird scene because you're at the Nabrios Deadlands. Okay, and we are back home. Yeah, the Gareth are something. Okay, we are back at Rabanastra. There's not much I want to do at the moment. I think I will do stuff here later. For now, I actually want to end the session. Actually, let me quickly check this. Gauntlets, still the same stuff, okay. Actually, come on, I could go to Mont Blanc. That way we can start off fresh next time. Okay, Mont Blanc, and then we go to the Vyvan Lord guy. Impressive. Drab, Wool, and Quakeras. Oh, Quakeras are nice. We also got an Esper, yes. Erases and Wateras. What is Erase? Okay. Still only has the rock toys. And there should be the hunt available now with the frog, right? The big frog in the Giza during rains. actually, let's go to the Wyvern Lord guy first, and then we go to the Sensei. It could be that I unlock another clan ring by talking and finishing this hunt now. Oh no, not Soleil things, please. Okay, that was not particularly worth it. Okay, and back to the Sensei. Yeah, Enceladus is for Osmond Plains, of course. That is important for later. And Crocodile we can do while on our way to Osmond. Yes, okay. Crocodile also usually not too strong, but we will find out how he behaves in this randomizer. It might actually also be an idea to return to Bujerba and do the rock toys hunt, because I haven't done so far. But yeah, I think about that while I'm not playing this game, and next time when I return I will have an idea of what it is that I want to do. You may not forget we also got the second license board now, so that's also something to look forward to. But next time guys. Not now. For now I want to end it. Let's save here. Damn, okay. Oh, I have three times I ended it at the south gate. Wow. That is something. But yeah, nice. Yeah, guys, a lot of stuff happened today. I did the entire thing with the Senseis and the Tomb of Raithwall. That's another huge like arc finished in this game. And there's a lot of new stuff we can do also. I think we can also do the Dalmatian Patient side quest, which would allow us to return to the Barheim passage. That is also something very interesting, because in Barheim we have access to new sections now, and can get new powerful items, theoretically. Like at this point the game really opens up, at the point once you finish Tomb of Raithwall. At this stage you can go and pretty much like break the game. You can also go into the most foreign highways, I may not forget that. But yeah, I will see what I will do next time. I have a lot on my agenda. I will try to sort everything, and then next time I show you what we do. But yeah, for now that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for staying with me here in the Final Fantasy XII randomizer. I hope you enjoyed it, and as always, take care and goodbye.